Hey everybody, it's Luke with sixpacksmackdown.com, and today we're going to be making a healthy bacon cheeseburger, french fries, and a chocolate shake. So I've been hitting it hard for the last 5 or 6 weeks, really buckling down my diet, hitting the weights and the training really hard, and the cravings are kind of getting to me. So instead of just going down to the Dairy Queen and ruining myself, I'm going to be attempting to satisfy my cravings with a cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and a shake. So what you're going to need for this recipe is a potato. I went and bought one of these big, I don't know exactly what they're called, the big brown baking potato type looking ones, because they'll make nice long french fries. I've got 93.7 Jenny-O turkey burger. I'll be making one of those up. I've got these 100% whole wheat sandwich thins that I'm going to be using for the bun. I've got some fat-free shredded cheese. I've got some turkey bacon. I've got a little bit 1% milk. You can use skim milk. I go with the 1. I don't mind the fat at the stage where I'm at right now. I've got some BSN Sid the Sixth isolate chocolate milkshake flavor. Figured this would be good for my chocolate shake. I've got some sugar-free French vanilla coffee creamer, and then some seasoning. I've got a Fiesta Citrus salt-free seasoning. You can use whatever you want. You can use one with salt, or if you're watching your sodium, go salt-free. I've also got a little bit of olive oil. So let's get started here. You're going to start off, just get out your cutting board, peel your potato. Fast forward this part if you want, but don't go too far because I'm going to show you a trick on how I slice these up into fries. So, almost done here. Okay, so potatoes peeled. So now what we're going to do, clean off the cutting board. And sometimes they're a little wobbly and hard to cut, making the french fries. So what I do is I take my knife and I just kind of trim off the end. Just this thin little piece off the end of each side to make it flat. So then it'll lay nice and flat on my cutting board. And then I try to cut them into about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch slices. Because the smaller they are, the quicker and more evenly they're going to cook. Okay, so I'll show you, kind of slice them up into these little flat potato slices, pretty thin. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these straight down into french fries. See, this one's a little thick, so I'm just going to trim some off here and just discard the excess. So I'm going to cut these into french fries. Make them nice and even as I possibly can. And don't worry about, if you waste a little bit, it's okay. You want them as uniform as possible so then they'll cook better. So I'm going to trim off these little rounded parts on this one. And then I'll come up with a bunch of nice square french fries. Okay, yeah, 1 slice left. This looks like I'm going to get about 12 to 15 french fries off of this 1 potato. And feel free to, make, if you're really watching, you don't want these white carbs, you make sweet potato fries. It's totally cool. So I end up with, kind of just french fries. French fry style potatoes like this. So then what you're going to do is get yourself a plastic bag, and I am going to grab my french fries, pop them in the bag. You can even use a little Tupperware, that works just the same. Then I'm going to drizzle in my olive oil. This is about a tablespoon, and you end up not using it all, so you won't get that full 16 grams of fat or whatever, because a lot of it sticks to the bag, and then some of it will stick to the pan. So just coat those french fries, and then take your seasoning. See, I don't know if I want Fiesta Citrus. I'm going to grab something else here. I'm going to go for Southwest, a little spicier, better for my taste. And then just dump, as much in as you want. Just going to shake enough in there so it'll get coated. And then a trick that I do is you can kind of almost close your bag and then blow in it. And then seal it. and then you can shake them around. Okay. So if you're not doing it in Tupperware, blow into your bag and then you just shake them all around and get them coated up. So now I got these orange-looking French fries. Get your pan. I've got my oven preheated to 400. Put a little piece of tin foil down so I don't have to wash my pan at the end. And then just dump my French fries out onto my tin foil. And again, we use healthy olive oil, not even quite a tablespoon. And there's a ton left in the bag, as you can see, it's all sticky in there. So we got our French fries, spread them all out nice and flat so they cook even. And then we'll pop them in the oven. And depending on how thick you cut your French fries, the cooking time is going to vary. I'm guessing mine are going to take between 20 and 30 minutes. So we'll pop that in. Set the timer for, I'm going to do 25. So I remember to come back and check on them. And then about when the timer hits about 8 minutes left or so, I'm going to come back and we're going to finish off and make the burger and make the chocolate shake. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm back. The French fries are almost done. So we're going to continue on with making the burger, the bacon cheeseburger, and the milkshake. So right now I've got my pan kind of heated up. I'm going to toss on my frozen turkey burger. These don't take that long to cook. So we'll put that on right now. And then we're going to take 2 pieces of bacon. Take as many as you can handle. I've got a Jennie-O lean turkey bacon. I'm just going to throw them in at the same time. Okay. So now, if those are cooking, we will continue on with the chocolate milkshake. Alright, so for the chocolate milkshake, I am going to be using, again, BSN Synthesis chocolate milkshake isolate, just to keep the fat down a little bit, because there's going to be a little fat from the olive oil on the fries. And then the turkey burger actually has about 8 grams of fat, 8 to 10. I got to check the package. So I want to keep the fat kind of under 20 grams for this meal. So I'm using Synthesis isolate. I'm going to use 1% milk just to get a few extra calories. You can use skim, totally fine. So I'm going to start off with a cup of milk. And I'm going to put in 1 scoop of chocolate Synthesis chocolate milkshake flavor. And a clean spoon here. I'm going to find the scooper. There it is. Okay, this smells really good. So 1 scoop of Synthesis isolate, and again this has 140 calories, 25 grams of protein, and only 1.5 grams of fat in that scoop, so that's going to really jack it up. What else we're going to put in here is 1 to 2 tablespoons of French vanilla sugar-free coffee creamer. You can omit this if you want. Add a little creaminess, ice cream texture to it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit this on the blender first, and then I'm going to get some ice cubes. Well, that turkey bacon is almost done. As is the turkey burger. Alright, so let's blend this up. Get it all mixed. Go get some ice cubes from the fridge. Nice handful. We want this to get thick like a milkshake. Okay, put those in the blender. milkshake done. Pour that in a cup. Oh, that smells good. Thick. That's good. So let's get a plate. Get our French fries out. These look awesome. Smell really good. So, tin foil you can usually touch straight out of the oven, in case you didn't know that. Doesn't burn you. Let this pan go. I need something to set this on. Okay. These French fries off there. Come out pretty nice. Sweet. There. And then let's get sandwich thins. The bacon is done. I don't want to burn that. Didn't take very long at all. Set that there for now. Check on the turkey burger. Pretty much done. Cooked up pretty fast. So, we'll get our bun ready. Plate this up. Put the turkey burger down. And then if you want, you can put the cheese on while it's still on the pan, cover it up, get it all melted. It's going to melt just fine for me on the bun. So I'm going to put a little cheese on there. Not a whole lot. And then put my bacon on there. And then I'm going to show you guys the finished product. So let's get this organized here so we can give you a look. So we've got our turkey burger, turkey bacon cheeseburger, chocolate shake, and French fries, and that is going to be awesome. We're going to have about 700 calories. Seems a little high, but this is a pretty big meal. You could, dial it down a little bit if you didn't put milk in your shake. Just use water. We're going to have 700 calories, about 65 grams of protein, and about 18 or so grams of fat. It's going to depend on your turkey burger and your bacon, and we kind of had to estimate the olive oil, but there you have it. This should actually satisfy my cravings for unhealthy food, and it looks and it's going to taste awesome. So give this one a try, guys. Eat healthy.